how's it going? Welcome to another episode of the Jongravesshow. Sorry to interrupt the video, but give or take until from Monday to Friday, this little message is going to be popping up in front of all my videos, and that is to let everybody know that this book right here, Mizuki Dragon Warriors, the digital version is free on Amazon. There's a link to that down in the description, so go ahead and check that out. And if you like it, go ahead and tell me down there in the comment section. Also, at the ass end of that book, there's also 2 other stories as well. My own personal one, which is a paranormal story, Noir Prophecy, and then there's a collaboration between me and Dae-Shun, another story that we're working on, Mizuki Lineage of the Dragon. So yeah, go ahead and check that out. Go ahead and let us know what you think about it, and I'll see you next time. So yeah, go ahead and enjoy the video. I'll see you next time. I'm out. Hello there, internet. How's it going? Welcome to another episode of the Jongravesshow. He's not here today. It's Liam coming at everybody, talking to you about the wonderful anime that is Fairy Tail, and it's something that me and the main man in here that we don't really watch all that much, but like we still read the manga every now and again because of course it's still wonderful, it's still great, and I still like the magic and how some of the fights play out. But still, with how the recent series has kind of been going on as of late, it really hasn't been living up to its wonderful expectation from what we saw of it like all those years ago when we used to recommend it to all of our friends and whatnot. So of course it was a very fun and dreary time of actually kind of watching it go through its normal steps of growing into the wonderful anime that it is today. But even with all that though, I kind of have some issues with the recent like arc or chapter that kind of has been going on. And for those of you out there who kind of have not been reading, of course we kind of have our brand new wonderful like group of 12, which of course was actually really nice, and it was actually kind of cool to see all of their powers and everything. But give or take with that, this is One Piece, or not One Piece, this is Fairy Tail, and it kind of does its own little like thing with how they do their villains and whatnot. And I've been meaning to say this on camera for a good while now, because the villains in which that we've seen from this series, they, or at least in this part of the arc, and even the last one with, or at least the last televised arc with the like tiger people and the demons and whatnot, is that some of these villains, I don't really get their drop in quality, because first they start off like the most powerful badasses upon the planet, and then somewhere along the line they just sort of just say, I'm not gonna try anymore, and they just get destroyed. I mean, the biggest spit in the face of this entire season, or at least this entire like arc of that brand new group and everything, was the fact that they had a guy in there that looked like Tai, and then he had the ability to cut off that magic. Of course, pairing that up with one of the others, fucking unstoppable. But then he gets trapped in a pocket dimension and crushed. So then they bring him back for comedic effect until he gets beat up in like trying to assassinate Brandish, who still at the same time had the ability to shrink whatever she wanted. And then I think to myself, who could stop that? Nobody could even think about stopping that, because it's magic and of course it's shrinking and everything. But talking about this chapter though, the one that did come on today, and sorry I had to do that long-winded like tirade in the beginning, is because I don't really do this all that much, and I kind of had to set like a few ground rules, of course. But talking about what the actual series, or at least this last chapter was that another one of the major 12 came in. He pretty much is a walking Edo Tensei from Naruto. However, unlike the Edo Tensei, the people who, or at least it seems though, is that the people that he resurrected had infinite amounts of power. So pretty much imagine if every single person he actually brought back was Madara Uchiha. Imagine that. Virtually unstoppable, right? But the problem with that is though, is that he decided, you know what, I'm actually gonna stand on the fucking battlefield battlefield so that I could just mock Urza Scarlet for no goddamn reason, but just to say, you know, I want to say that I beat Urza Scarlet, the most broken fucking character like in this series, who just does things because of her namesake. And of course, Urza uses her penance stare ability, in which that she stole from fucking Ghostwriter, and fucking says, you know what, I beat all of you bastards before, so yeah, you can't fuck with me. Which this kind of pisses off Jalal, and he fucking steals a move from the Fist of the North Star Ken's Rage game and fucking shoots down fucking like star beams and fucking kind of incinerates the guy, saving everybody else in the long run, which was kind of lucky for everyone else, I will say, cause as far as I know, the whole thing of, come on man, say, come on Leon, you kind of have to try harder. I've been trying, you have to try harder, because we both know that she's already dead. They're like, yeah man, we know, because he's dead. Then of course, you know, they do their stupid ass team attack, which that we never see hit. And the same thing with Juvia and some of the other people, they do their crazy attacks and we never see them hit, but thanks to Jalal, they all get to survive to see another day until August, and August, the strongest male being on the planet, and which is stronger than Gildot, aka Shanks from One Piece, and pretty much the strongest one on the entire planet is the fucking like sorcerer from Dragon's Crown. So yeah, I like it. It's not, I like her design, but still, there are some things over there that do kind of piss me off about this series, and I really don't want to yell because it's early in the morning, but still, looking at the entire series, looking at what they've done, looking at how half these things play out, I still really have to think to myself, people hated on Bleach. The fuck did Bleach do? Aside from build up a villain for about 2 years, like kind of like anticlimactically like take him out, and then systematically after that, you know, pull half of their focus away from their main character and pretty much make the main character a walking Mary Sue. But other than that, it was still fucking enjoyable. You know, you kind of didn't like watch like a goddamn like battle halfway through and was like, oh my god, what the fuck am I watching? Like, you never did that. You know, you never kind of saw like Chad and fucking Ishida like fighting one of the like 13 court gods, and then one of them turns into Kronos, the god of time, and then they have to use then one has to break their spiritual chains so that they have enough power to fight said being in like a time bubble. Speaking of which, how did they get in that again? Yeah. They did some crazy shit again. I don't know, but listen, if you want to see more reviews from me or the main man in the brain, so yeah, please go ahead and call me down, or at least leave a comment down there in the comment section. Please check out Ibarra, check out the noir preview in the back, along with the Mizuki Dragon Warriors Volume Lineage of the Dragon preview in the back. And I'll catch you guys on the next Jongravesshow show. Sorry for making this video so fucking long, but yeah, I kind of had to do some things. And pretty much I'm trying to keep my rage in a bottle, because if I let that shit out, it's gonna be fucking going all over the place. But either way, I'll see you next time on the next Jongravesshow show. Keep watching anime, keep playing video games. My name is Liam. The main man's gonna be in the next video. I'm sorry to do this guest appearance. I'll see you next time. I'm out. Hey internet, how's it going? I'm Batman, and I'm here to tell everybody to go ahead and check out this little book right here. It's called Ibarra. It's by my friend Deshaun R. Smith, and my book is in the back. My book is called Noir Prophecy, along with our crazy little collaboration book, Mizuki Dragon Warriors. And you can read the first introduction, or like you can read the introduction, the first few pages of it, and go ahead and check it out and show us some support, love. I'll leave a link down there in the description for it. Also, if you like this video, please go ahead and click over there and go ahead and click on the link, and it'll take you right to my last video. I'll see you next time on the next John Graves Show. Please keep watching anime, keep playing video games, and remember, I'm Batman.